Okay. Bright colored foods, delicious or deadly? Welcome to court. As part of the jury, it's up to you to decide, are food dyes safe? The defendant says food dyes won't hurt you. But the prosecutor, fact-based science, says otherwise. The charges are aggravated use of petroleum chemicals that are bad for you. Personally, I know I avoid these as much as possible, yet they're near impossible to completely avoid, as there are many products targeted at children and you through lies. Who am I? A man you can trust, Thomas Dedman. I'm an honorable veteran, a medical professional, a federal public servant, a Boy Scout, Good Samaritan. I use trustworthy sources. I care about clean food, and I care about you. Who are they? They're the food dye companies, petroleum chemicals. How they trick you, they're FDA approved. Why they're FDA approved? Because they use safe amounts of chemicals. How did this happen? They don't care about you. They only care about the bottom line. Wake up, people. Food dyes are an unnecessary danger. They only serve the purpose of enhancing color. They do not enhance flavor. However, according to artificial dyes, health risks and need for the revision of international regulations by Mota et al. FD&C yellow dye number 5 looks like that, also known as tartrazine, can irritate you, cause allergies, hives. It binds to your bovine. It's nasty stuff. Right here I have an example of FD&C blue dye number 1. It absorbs through your mucus. It gets into your bloodstream. It gets into your blood, people. It is not good for you. This needs to change. Here I have some examples of some common everyday food items. Gatorade, lemonade, yellow dye number 5, blue dye number 1. These are things you give your kids. So if that's not enough, when you grab M&M's, Skittles, and Kool-Aid, just remember that according to the Scientific Journal data set of FD&C certified food dyes and foods commonly consumed by children by Lep Kumler et al., food producers use excessive amounts of dye. It might be safe, but not if it's excessive. These are foods that are targeted at children, and they are deemed nutritious and delicious. According to the article, the amounts of FD&C dyes in commercial products is proprietary. That means nobody knows how much they're putting in it other than the company. So I have a suggestion for a change. What if food looked good? What if it was just what it was? What if it was natural? This is the very real reality, people. You could just be eating good natural foods. Please check the label. Another alternative is natural dyes, using stuff like turmeric, using things like paprika for red. According to the article, how can you tell if a food dye is natural by Miller? There are many natural dyes which can be substituted for synthetic dyes. Don't let these companies trick you, people. You learn to read the label, you start understanding words that are substitutes for chemicals. You're smarter than them, and you owe it to yourself to have the best. Now, I want you to imagine a world where that's real. That's what you eat. You eat real vegetables that the color is what it is. You eat the meat that it's the color it's supposed to be, as in comparison to the fake synthetic dyes. You should stop eating this slop. These are not real colors. This is not real flavor. This is not real nutrition you should be giving yourself or your children. In the words of Dr. Bevins, I watched her TED Talk, The Effects of Artificial Food Dyes, and I quote, "We had a suicidal 7-year-old, and all I can think of was if this continued by the time he hit puberty, we would lose him." Later she says, "Our son lives a very happy and fulfilling life without eating artificial dyes, people." We have the power to make powerful, positive changes in our lives, our children's lives, just like Dr. Bevins. If she can change her child's life for the better, so can you. I look at all you people in this crowd, and I see people who choose the right, make better decisions, and and want to change the world for the better. I urge you to choose for yourself, your families, and your children. Pick the better food. Read the label. Don't trust these large corporations with your health. Don't trust these governments with your best interests. Demand health. Demand freedom. Demand natural, enjoyable foods for yourself. It's your right. Food dyes are guilty of crimes against humanity. Now I'm urging you to do something about it. Thank you for your time.